The social contract is an important part of the invention of an identity. To form an identity, one must be part of the social contract. To be denied the contract is to be denied identity. The social contract is the unstated contract between the government and its people. Contracts work to mediate between the parties and hold both to their agreements. Under the social contract, the people agree to sacrifice some of their freedoms. In return, the government agrees to protect the rest. For example, you give up the freedom to steal in return for the right to own property and not have it stolen. The freedoms protected by the social contract are often considered inalienable, the rights that are a given that a human is born with and keeps their entire life, barring marginal cases. Thus, those existing outside the social contract, for whatever reason, are denied their inalienable rights. Since the rights are a given for humanity, they are denied humanity. The creation of an identity, an existential thought, and as discussed in the Existence in Black essays, is an important part of humanity. Since existential philosophy denies the existence of a soul, to be truly human and not just in existence, you must invent a soul, an essence. Without inventing identity, a human cannot be a being for itself and remains a being in itself. However, there is no identity if there is only one. For an identity to be invented, there must be other people. Specifically, there must be other people who are both conscious and conscious of you being conscious. A tree acknowledging you does not affirm identity. A human who denies your consciousness does not affirm identity. Therefore, if one is forced outside the social contract and their humanity, their consciousness, is denied, their ability to invent an identity is compromised. For the marginalized community, those born criminal and second class because, as Joy James discusses, they fall outside the law, because, as Bastards of the Party discusses, they are assumed criminal by their very existence. For those born outside the social contract, this means a struggle to form an identity. Their standing outside the contract fractures their identity. They are seen both as what they tried to invent and the rigid identities of denied humanity.